Hello everyone, welcome to another update video. It's been a little while. Quick first thing I would like to bring up is the Adventures of Lolo. I actually forgot to show this off from when I visited my sister. I was actually playing it, so I forgot to actually take it out of my NES. So, yeah. Anywho, let's mosey on today's findings, or actually the last few findings. I guess I'll start with soonest. So, of course, as everyone who probably always seen, I have a Forced Impressions of Project X Zone. I got the limited edition box that had several items. I'm actually about 13 hours into that game, and I think I'm just a little after meeting the dot hackles, so... so far, it's proving to be what I mostly feel in my first impressions. But I wouldn't say it's a horrible game still. I'd say it's a decent game as long as you know the characters. It still remains to be a bit interesting. But moving on, two PSP games I got on a 2-for-1 sale. Brave Story New Traveler and Jonah. Can't pronounce this is a very good game. Expect the full suppressions on that pretty soon. That's probably going to be the next one that comes out. We have that made. It just hasn't came out yet. It'll probably be out by the time you see this video, though. Now, here's some older stuff that I believe I have not actually shown that I got Persona 4 Arena. I don't remember showing it, so here's me rectifying it. If I have showed it, then sorry for the wasted extra seconds. That's something I actually tend to be playing sometime soon, hopefully. A bunch of random PS2 games I believe I haven't shown off yet. At least I remember. Samurai Samurai. Very bizarre game by the people who made Way of the Samurai. And it was published by Atlas in America. Very interesting, actually, because I played Way of the Samurai 1, I believe. It was either 1 or 2. And I found it very interestingly reminiscent of the game, except weird and then third person, in a more third person action way. Guilty Gear X2. I believe there's a second Guilty game I ever got. I don't really have a lot of Guilty Gear games. Oddly enough, that's who made Persona 4 Arena, was the people who made Guilty Gear, so I tried a little bit. Seems pretty good. Mega Man Network Transmission. I never was a real fan of the Mega Man Network series much, but this was on a 3 buy 2 get 1 free, I believe. Is how I got these, if I remember quickly. And I got Tokobot Plus Mysteries. This is a enhanced version of a PSP title. I played a little of it. Seems a little interesting. Seems more like it's going to be really revolving around a lot more puzzle-based stuff. Back to some more recent stuff I just got. I got the best of PlayStation Network Volume 1. Finally, America's Tokyo Jungle on a physical disc. But sadly, it looks ugly as fuck. Also, I find it interesting that the back says it's one player when there's a multiplayer mode in the game. Not that I can try at the moment, because I only have one PS3 controller, and Aaron hasn't came around recently, because he's currently busy moving. So, I won't get to try that. You also get Fat Princess, Sound Shapes, and When Vikings Attack! Ah, Vikings are attacking! Okay. But, Vikings, when Vikings Attack doesn't seem too interesting to me. Sound Shapes looks interesting, but so far I've only played Tokyo Jungle. Absolutely amazing. Look forward to a full suppressions of that if that hasn't already came out yet. And these two I just got today. Both are older finds. Carmen San Diego's Great Chase Through Time. A very it was part of a series of Come San Diego games of basically point and click style games. Really, it was a pretty good series. I've never played any of them. No. This will be my first out of, I believe, 4 games. It shows 4 of them in the back. I think that's all of this particular series from the Lawning Company. It's a 2-disc. The original case was fucking shit. The discs in that, it was like in a half-open package of wrap in that. So, and the bottom was all cracked. And I was like, before I even interested in buying this, I'm sorry, but I need to open and look, and they let me do that, so the discs were fine, and I just gave it a new case. So now, something really old from 1988. Hey, it's another DOS game. Wow, I've been finding a lot of DOS games, haven't I? Here's a really weird one. I never played anything in this series, and I don't know. Leisure Suit Larry. Looking for love in several wrong places. This is considered the second in the series. The cover art looks weird. Like, what's up with the huge ass head? My goodness. In case you're not aware, Leisure Suit Larry's kind of an adult point-and-click game that's humor is all about this, like, 39-year-old man who's trying to basically seduce women and get laid. It's very humorous, because he usually ends up getting murdered and killed and everything. I like these Sierra boxes. I like how they have this kind of professional, nice look to them. They're very nice. I wish a lot of modern stuff. Because, I mean, look. PlayStation Network doesn't even, yes, I know Dark Souls is there, but it never even had a book. My goodness. I'm starting to feel like we're going backwards from the old days. And here's what's interesting. You get the usual discs. It has 3 regular discs. But this marks the first time I played these back when I was a kid on Apple II, but I never owned any old giant floppies. If you've never seen one of these things, see, it's thin as hell. I've never owned a game with these. And there's 6 of these, and they all look like they're in fabulous condition. And it also has all kinds. Man, I tell you, see, I really liked it leaving stuff in here. Get blown away by Sierra's new stereo entertainment software. Bring your games to life with music add-ons that can purchase direct from Sierra. You get a little nice blue inked picture there. Get all kinds of statement. Order the new sound product. Sounds like what Spoonie kept complaining about that he wasted his money on for like Ultima 7 or something. And we got a letter from the president of Sierra at the time. Very nice. That's good quality stuff there back in, of course, the service thing. Nothing too different there. And we have a please know if you plan on installing Sierra games on a hard disk. Some DOS instructions. Now here's something I thought was interesting. It has a $20 coupon for the, I'm assuming that sound card thing it was just talking about. Very interesting though. I don't think that is usable anymore. And you know, I find it really interesting how these Sierra games I keep finding have these things talking about making backups and stuff. It's like, hey, we care about your right to have, you know, backups and shit of your purchased crap. You know, not like now, the Xbox One can't actually own your damn game. I guess that was kind of the nice thing in the older days. It has, what actually really reminds me of the kind of paper that comes with MMOs, where it has a bunch of instructions and tells you what different keys and do. That actually really reminds me of how a lot of MMO games I got. This is really what I really like the most out of this. I like looking at these old like advertisement booklets, and it's all in color. You got King's Quest, Space Quest, Police Quest, Gold Rush, Manhunter, New York. I think Lord Cat played that one, I believe. And it just has all kinds of software in here. I love these kind of booklets. I seen some Atari ones. Some guy was trying to sell for like $15. It's like, you crazy. I mean, they're nice, but I couldn't really imagine paying money for these. And it just has a whole bunch of crap in here. That's very nice. Something else. Let me go straight to it. Because, here, the Black Cauldron. I never knew there was a game on the Black Cauldron by Sierra. That's very interesting. I will have to look into that one. Then we have, of course, the black and white booklet. Kind of weird, the advertisement booklet is in color and this is in black. Very interesting, I read about this. Actually, here's something funny. Here's like the origin story about like literally, it's like, there's him, middle-aged man, no life. Then it's like, yeah, I'm gonna go get laid. Yeah, I'm awesome. Okay. But what's really weird is throughout this booklet, there's these little shitty photos with numbers on them. That's apparently the copyright protection of the game. You would get shown a picture, and you would actually have to go find that picture in your booklet and type in the number, and you would be able to play. And that's about it, really, for that one. That's pretty interesting, to be honest. I don't know who the hell keeps getting rid of all these DOS games. I really think they're crazy, but this is probably the least valuable one I found. It seems to sell about $8 to $10 online, so that's not actually... But still, it was $2, just like all the other things I got from the Good Samaritan. Most of these other ones I found are actually about $30 each, so... But still, I think it's interesting, though. And it's especially interesting getting two different versions of it, especially these black floppies. It has the first proud thing of actually being a game that I own with these, even though I have no way to play them. Well, actually, I guess technically you could use DOSBox with them, but you would need to get the information, which I wouldn't be able to do that anyway. I would have to use the hard disks. Anyway, that's pretty much all the new crap I've gotten that I'm pretty sure I haven't shown off yet. If I did, sorry. Anyway, updates. Oh, by the way, if you want to see that broken case for the Carmen San Diego game, here it is. Lovely. Okay, anyway. With that out of the way, updates. I've already did a little update on Class of Heroes 2. Apparently, on his Twitter, Victor said that he has resubmitted UMD's, the UMD's version of the game to Sony to be authorized, okayed, and go through all the shit, and then hopefully start producing them, and possibly soon, hopefully. Either way, they seem to get all the bugs that were found out, and I haven't heard anything new about the opening. So he'll probably, because he didn't mention anything about when they would be able to make the UMDs. That was just waiting through Q&As, Sony's Q&A crap, so hopefully we'll hear some more about whether the opening might be in there or not. On my Let's Plays, Dark Souls is getting much closer to the end. I do not think I'm going to be killing Lord Gwyn in my Prepare to Die Let's Play, because the main focus obviously was the DLC, but I'm going to go pretty much to the last kill, and I'll probably, to kind of finish off, I'll probably let myself get summoned in someone else's world and kill Gwyn that way, because I always showed off both endings and that in my previous playthrough, and the reason I don't want to kill Gwyn at the moment is because I'm really trying to make this character an interesting PvP design, so I really don't want to continue the into the new game until I basically get all the gear. Because there's a lot of gear I skipped. Some things I'm interested in, other things not so interested in. There's some stuff I want to gather up that. So, basically, I want to do a lot of that. So, I'm getting near the end of finishing Prepare to Die. Draken has started going live on my Let's Play channel. I'm sorry that in like the absolute full screen it's a little blurry. That's a counter effect of like basically enlarging the resolution a bit, and that's to help get rid of the top and bottom border. I thought about possibly leaving it in its absolute normal resolution, which would still have the black borders around. Um, I'm thinking of doing a test video to see how that looks, because that might look a little less blurry, but you gotta remember with the standard definition stuff, I'm using the old recording software I use and not the Waxio, because they're not compatible with each other, because the Waxio uses HD cables, so that's a sadly step down, and I am hoping to look into improving standard definition recording, because the Waxio editing software does offer a number of nice ways that with like the NES footage I've gotten so far, it really does a nice job with recorded footage as long as it's decent quality. So it's really an issue of the Showbiz program's quality that it records in. So that's something I may test around more in the future. But, you know, at the time. Side Let's Plays, aside from those two, like I said, another main is being voted upon. I have a vote video if you want to go vote for the choices I show. I believe right now Vagrant Story is in the head with Persona 3. Persona 4. I believe Persona 4 and Dragon's Dogma are behind it. But it looks like Vagrant Story is winning so far. Last time I counted up votes on there. So that's looking good. I'm very pleased to see a lot more people voting this time. Thank you. I'm really pleased with that. I already literally had a few people vote the last time I did, and a lot of people are voting this time. That's awesome to see. I hope the game, whatever wins, will still be interesting, even if it's not the one you picked. And keep aware all the games I gave option are still games that I really do want to do Let's Plays on. So just because they didn't win doesn't mean there ain't the chance that I might do them sometime in the future or soon, possibly. Anyway. And two side Let's Play things I'm doing or planning on doing. One I've partially started doing was Hotline Miami. I've actually already did a little of that. I would have had more if I didn't run into a small recording issue with flaps, which apparently is a very common issue with many people. Just the issue itself comes in 3 different ways, but either way, pretty much everyone gets one of the 3 issues with flaps. So, I had to do a little walk around, so that makes it a little slower, but it's a short game, so overall it shouldn't be an incredibly long process. I mean, I was able to get to like chapter 7 in one sitting, so not that the end's not going to be freaking hard though. Tokyo Jungle is definitely something I want to do a Let's Play of. Lots of potential for fun, random shit, and I want to also throw this out for anyone who has the capability of recording. I'm very interested in trying a versus survival series with Tokyo Jungle. I'm trying to get Aaron to possibly look into getting either the PSN Volume 1 or just get DLC version of Tokyo Jungle, and to do like survival contests, like, we both beat the dog, whoever survives the longest. If you ever seen like a versus contest where you either have the screen split with the two people's footage or 4-way, I mean, there's lots of different ways I've seen people do versus, and I think that has a lot of potential as a fun versus series. I've been really wanting to do a versus series, so if anyone else also might have interest in doing that, feel free to leave me a personal message about that. I'm very interested in trying some stuff like that. But for the story and normal survival modes for just by myself, I'm very interested in doing Let's Play of that. Story mode is a little bizarre to get to, but I will talk about that in my First Impressions video in more detail there, obviously. Like I always blab and blab on about. Aside from that, not too many things have been going wrong. I have not had any real issues with my YouTube channel or anything lately. That's been all up and up, and that I like a lot of the feedback a lot of people have been giving. Thank you everyone who's left comments, likes, and stuff. I try to not be like my video please, and blah blah blah. I mean, the only time I ever done that was on the contest videos, so thank you still for anyone who's liked, left comments and stuff. I really love reading good comments, especially constructive comments. That is always a good thing. I always will consider that a good thing for our community. So, anything else? I'm still looking for a PSP 2000-3000, which I know there was a few people who keep asking me about the stance of recording or Let's Playing PSP stuff. I'm really just having trouble, because I really feel iffy paying over $50 for one. I mean, most PSPs sell online for at least $60 and below, and the thing is, I want to make sure it's at least decent condition, and, online buying of a fragile handheld's a little iffier than some solid block thing, And GameStop, of course, they'll help in a reasonable price. $79! Fuck that. How the hell even anyone buys that thing? I mean, the only reason I want it is the output thing, so it's a bit of shame on that. But I'm still trying to look for a decent deal on that. And I don't think there's really anything else to really bring up. I think that's pretty much everything, I hope. But I tend to keep forgetting things occasionally, and I feel like I'm forgetting something. Anyway, if I did, I'll probably just leave it for the next video. So if you got any questions or anything, feel free to leave a comment. Thank you for the support. It's awesome. Everyone who checks out some or most or whatever particular videos interested, just thank you for supporting. That's awesome. I've been really getting a lot of awesome comments or messages and stuff. So keep up the awesomeness. Oh, actually there is something I would like to talk about. I made a video on it, but I didn't make it go public because it quickly came outdated, and I didn't really want to put out in its form, so actually now is a good time to talk about that. So to put it simple, the rest of this is going to be about the Nintendo Region Lock campaign. If that has no interest to you, then consider this video done for you. If it does, then let's roll on. So, you might have heard from Alpha Omega Sin or several other people about a petition for Nintendo region locking to be removed. I was so jump on the bandwagon. I mean, it was an awesome thing to even suggest, really. And what's sad is Nintendo actually quickly responded to it. No. Now, of course, with the no, people wanted to know why. So what was why? Parental controls! that already exists in the Xbox 360 and PS3? Like, why? How's parental control? Like, the only way I could see that being a legitimate argument is if you were referring to, like, the rating board of different countries. Like, in European country, sexual things aren't as burn the wall down as they are in America, while violence is a more touchy issue there, why sexual things, tend to be burn the wall down over here, and violence tends to be fine. So, I mean, there was like a really questionable Sims whip-off that was on the PS2 in Europe. I don't remember what it was called. I remember somebody did a video of it. I think Guru Larry did a video of it, where it was a really bizarre Sims whip-off of a guy who can, like, basically hit on women, kind of like Larry's... Leisure Suit Larry, kinda, I guess you could say. But, yeah, I mean, aside from that, I don't know what the fuck Nintendo could possibly be referring to. I mean, how's region locking really helping parental control? And besides, what parent is buying shit from a foreign country for their kid to play? I mean, I know there are gamers like me who go and import shit from other countries and that and play them, but who the fuck, what parent does that for their little kid? That's actually kind of new to me, so I don't really understand Nintendo's stance on this. Is like a great breach of parental controls. The world would collapse. So what's my stance on Nintendo's reaction to all this? Nay, and keep bitching about it. So, because some people thought after they said no, people were like, oh. But no, the petition is still going on. Just like the Xbox One, vote with your wallet and stuff. Don't be like, I would say it's worthy of boycotting or anything, but it is worthy of consumer, because I mean, while it won't affect me massively as much as other people, I mean, there's people in the army and shit that this, like, is horrifying for. I mean, like, you go overseas with your console, like, let's say you get stationed in Japan, and it's like, well, fuck, no, these work, great, I gotta import them from home, which costs more money. It's like, it's stupid. Modern society is not stuck in this little box of mimicry anymore like it was in the fucking 80s and shit. People get out there so much more these days. So it's like, why? It's pointless. It's stupid. And there's only two reasons Nintendo really has to care about region locking. One, the same reason Persona 4 became one of the first PS3 titles to have a region coding to it. Because they're worried about other countries importing other countries' version to save money. Especially since they'll keep releasing games so much closer worldwide, as opposed to like a year or half apart from each other. I mean, and then there's the regulating of where money is coming from, which I guess you could argue might be the same topic really still. I mean, personally, I mentioned this in one of my videos before, but I really think we need to get out of this thought process that, so copies sold in Europe, or so copies sold in America, or so copies. It's like, can we think a little bigger here? Because, there's a whole globe of people who buy the fucking game. It's like, I don't know why Nintendo has to keep doing the region lock thing. I mean, it's not like any fucking handheld ever had region lock until the DS Lite, and the 3DS is just completely region locked. It's just so stupid. I mean, I really was happy when people found a way around it on the Wii, but of course it's going to be a while before people hopefully find a way around it for the 3DS and the Wii U. I think the Wii U will probably be easier to do, but the 3DS might be a much trickier case for a while. But I would say if you have any interest, please go sign that petition. Please keep encouraging people to talk about this, and please keep messaging Nintendo about this, because it is really concerning for many other people. While if you're like me, it's not going to be super, like, you might have 5 or 10 games you're interested. There are people who have like an American console and they're stationed in a completely different country. It's a big ordeal for those people, and they definitely deserve to not have to go through that fucking kind of hassle and shit as a consumer. So it's really bullshit for a lot of people. And, and there's, of course, the common stuff, like the stuff that never comes out here. We purchase it brand new and shit from them. They still get fucking money, so it's like, I don't know. But I continue to encourage people to fight it, because it would be awesome. So anyway, I'm Atticus, and always praise the sun, and everyone loves Junus. Damn it, why did I have to do that? I have it stuck in my head all the time. Damn you, Persona 4!